slides. And to Ethel Toffenmeyer, our fine piano player. As Mayor of Rivercity, I welcome you to Rivercity, CNs, before the July exercises, 7:40 indoors, here in Madison today's county weather. Fourscore. The members of the school board will now present patriotic towels. Oh, the members of the school board will not present the patriotic towel. Disagreeing about costumes, I suppose. Instead, the Y and E girls of the local wigwam, Kiowa, will present a spectacle, My Wife. In which My Wife, you lay the catchy shin, take leading part. Mrs. Shin will recover. No thanks to the serving of rugby to the disgrace of our city. Fourscore. The Paint Fireworks Festival, the last days of Pompeii, will take place, providing the rain stops at 9:30. It'll be over by Madison Picnic Park, the Far Meadow, across the creek. Since the night, great God, she's very Lewis. Lay on that mat for 3.5 hours without moving a single muscle. Never mind. I want that man's credentials. Grab that one. The only blood is a shame.
Thank you, Professor. Have to make examples of him. Bring with you, you know.
Gee, those geckos. Gee, blind. Let me go.
You wild kid, yo. Hanging around my oldest girl. His father was one of the day laborers out now. Wild kid, yo. Hanging down Main Street after my oldest girl.
I was not tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We was just walking together. Gee, blind.
You want your phraseology. I know what you was doing. My little Grace is seeing you. Now, if I ever see you touch my oldest girl again, you'll hear from me till too late to pray. Bill, I want to talk to you Monday morning about this whole band thing over at City Hall. 10 o'clock sharp. And I want that spellbinder credentials. Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know what he's talking.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
Why no, Mayor Singh. I collect doorbells, and this particular specimen has a unique tone quality that
Flattery will not avail you. Malfeasance without a permit? Why don't you down to City Hall with your references?
I was, but why, Mayor Singh, your hand. Oh no,
What?
the spread of your little finger. It's hereditary.
Oh, it is. Is that good?
Oh, if your boy had that. By George, you'd be able to minute waltz because it's perfectly 60
I haven't got any son. You want scraggliness, lightness, fluminite? You be down to city hall with your references by 3 o'clock sharp.
Do you mean this afternoon?
I can make it clear if I was a Quaker on my day off. That very first thing I said or not? Yes, the very first thing I said, or I'll eat with a horse. Get that slow line credential lesson, morning of July 4th, 1912. Now then, my wife is off dancing at any and all hours of the day, instead of in the hall. The school board singing up street and down alley, instead of attending city matters. My oldest girl got boodling, some wild kid, and my business has fallen so far down, I can't find a balance sheet.
Mr. Mayor, I found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill on the water.
Is who?
The university?
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, that's the only thing I can ever read out of it. Gary's Conservatory, class of block 5.
If you'll just take some time to read a little bit about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to go much further. It's on page 1.
I would like this story. At this hour of the day, revenge. Round one, I better hear some tune now and then, in pretty short order, or otherwise it's going over in front of the grand jury over at the county seat. Now, Miss Marion, about that book.
Come along, George. I miss you.
You want your phraseology. You can get along if you want to. I gotta get something from the librarian. Yes, and always remember, fellow river citizens, as Mayor of Rivercity, I can only remind you, I did everything in my power to prevent this dire happening from happening.
When he does
how you pay for expensive uniforms, technical instruction books, and high-priced band instruments? Have you forgotten how you pay for the warranty and understanding that your children will learn to play in a band? Well, where's the band? Where's the band?
Think, men, think.